Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob. We're back for more Age of Wonders 3, and in this episode, we're carrying on as we move forward underground to deal with both Mogwai and another Haunted Boneyard spawner because they just never stop. So, I'm at the end of my turn. I'm going to end the turn. I am intentionally not using or casting any spells here. I only had 10 casting points left anyway. I will go ahead and throw those away for the sake of being able to cast Tempered Empire in 2 turns. Sounds like Mogwai just summoned something down here. And Jasmine is moving. I probably need to start panning the camera around to make sure that I don't notice any movement in any areas that I should be concerned about. So I've got my fort here, another fort's going here, and another fort's going here. But as I set down these forts, I may want to slow down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put one here. But the one up there, I know Jasmine had a scout nearby, and I need guards for my builder. That is what Bertie. I do not know how to pronounce that. Bertie. That's what Bertie's army is going to do. I'm just going to call her Bertie. Hey, I can actually make use of that, those haste berries. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna have her go on out ahead to join the snake and the monkey here. And these armies are going to just catch up with her as quickly as they can. I may leave one down back, because I was thinking that if I bring this warlord back, I don't know, do I want to just keep the warlord with them? I mean, that's not a bad army to have underground, that particular group. They're just not benefiting from the warlord's healing, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I could always swap the warlord out between turns, which is what I should have done on the last turn, because then field medic would have triggered. But it's too late for that now. Now I'm going to leave these groups up here, because once this army is done dealing with the situation down there, I could bring the warlord back, and because they probably aren't going to be I doubt there's going to be much else for them to fight down there aside from, like, you know, structure battles, but I don't think they're going to run into any hostile enemies because Mogwai's a little further west than what I was thinking he might be. So yeah, I'm going to just keep going back with these guys and just give Birdie as much extra support as possible. We'll send the boar out ahead because he's a little faster. Tempered Empire is finally researched. Let's get a new research started. I probably want to focus on stuff I can do in one turn, I think. Because the libraries can give me bigger things, although they probably won't. Longstrider could be... Actually, Longstrider could be really good for me. I think I'm going to grab that. Archer and support... Yeah, because with Longstrider, the Storm Sister in this group won't be slowing me down quite as much. They'll be able to move faster. Oh, all these wetlands are really slowing everybody down. Okay, temple in the big city back here. 2 more turns until another settler. Pretty much know where all of them are going now. Oh, you little jerk, Jasmine. She's gonna be pestering me with disjunctions. Alright, well, one with the elements isn't as important. Tempered Empire I might actually reinforce, because that's much more important right now. We gotta get all this crappy land turned into happy fields of grass and green trees. Let's see, I want... The next thing, probably... The city's cheerful, so... I don't really need the public baths right now. But the hospital would help with growth. It's a city, though. It's about to be a metropolis. So I don't really need growth. It's going to be a metropolis in one turn, actually. Let's grab the Siege Workshop, because with that plus 15 production, or plus 10 production per turn, and the bonus that I'm going to get from this may help with getting the Master's Guild a little faster, and then that would help with just building everything else faster. And we'll keep the merchandise going in this city for now. Possibly indefinitely. I don't know that I'll ever build until maybe later in the game when I'm really stretching for casting points. I don't know that I'll ever build a Magic Library in that, or a Grand Palace in that city. Alright, they can stay there for now. Oh crap, Santa's got a floating magic node serpent. Okay, I think the tiger needs to leave. I'm going to try to get him out this way and maybe explore over the mountains a little bit more and then send him west, just to make sure that water goes all the way around. Alright, let's go ahead and get this city here. I believe this is where I wanted to put it, but I'm going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gets all those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It will get all of those. 9 will reach that. And I can tell just from eyeballing it that other stuff's well within range. So I do think this is a pretty solid spot for this city. It'll take a little while to grow, but for now we just want to get the fort down. Not enough gold. Okay, I know what the problem is here. We're spending too much on other things. It also just occurred to me that I need to start upgrading this to stone walls on this turn, which is 120, and I'm going to drop the money on the fort for out here, which is another 100. So I'm pretty much spent on gold for the moment. I'm gonna have to just do merchandise in this city for a turn. This group can go underground and take another magic library, although maybe I want to just go straight after the bone camp instead of going into these libraries, because I can't heal this guy in the libraries with the magic, with her ability. I could, however, go straight to that and heal him up, or heal her up. And I could get there on the next turn. I think I'm going to pass on that library. Well, no, I'm not going to pass on the library. I'll just be careful with the warlord in this next fight. Because I can wait a turn, and the warlord can heal, and what I can even do is move the dwarf out of the army, so the warlord's field medic kicks in, which will help with healing a little bit more, which is what I should have done on the last turn. Can confirm army movement. And on the next turn, since the stone wall will finish at the same time, I should be able to put the settler on there and get the stone wall and the settler done on the same turn. Let's quick save it and go on to the next turn. Somebody got Paragon. Somebody has a tier 4 unit. That's... Oh wait, that's Mogwai. He must have built a Manicore Rider. Probably his first one. Okay. What would have definitely been his first one. So yeah, that's good to know. Mogwai just spit out a Manicore Rider. All the more reason for my druid to go hit him here pretty soon. As soon as... Okay, Tempered Empire is ready to cast. I'm going to cast that right away. And I want to reinforce it, but I can't because I don't have casting points. But I'm going to reinforce that spell. And I am not going to set this off because that would just mess everything up, and I don't like those. Yeah, you enjoy that Manicore Rider. Ooh, a research breakthrough. Well, one turn away from Having Longstrider now, which will help out a lot. Got this cool armor for that orc lady. Look at all those resistances on an orc. Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there. Don't have to worry about the overall resistance so much. I definitely need to save my money here, because on the next turn I need to make another settler. She can join up with these guys, who actually probably should go north to meet up with the others. The next target is that tower, I think. I need line of sight in this area. And then she can move up there to guard. Well, actually, can you reach the... Reach that? Maybe she just needs to go through here, meet up with these guys, and go more straight. I'm not worried about anything coming up out of this right now, because the immediate boneyard threat is secure, but I am a little concerned about what could come from there, so... What could come from this other spawner. Again, sticking with merchandise in most cities for now while I focus on settlers and expansion. I am going to go ahead and get this upgraded, because I'll still have enough for a settler on the next turn. And we may as well just get the forts upgraded now. And I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk with this guy, because I don't know what's in this area. Try to grab those haste berries and get him up to meet the... I'm gonna keep calling her Grelka, because that's the only female orc name in this game that I know off the top of my head. But Birdie's army, I need to get them with them so they're protected ASAP. It actually doesn't make any sense for me to grab the haste berries now that I think of it. It'd be just as fast to go in a straight line, because if I go up through the mountain pass there, yeah, that would make more sense. Let me move these guys out just a little bit ahead, because she is going to move faster than them. They do have forestry, though, so they'll probably be moving at about the same speed. Okay. Now, I can move her back onto that army. My warlord having a bit more health. Well, let's take these guys out. Okay, how's the snake looking here for XP? 85 out of 105? Yeah, we should be able to get a level for him in here. I think they may have just gotten Inflict Immolation. No, they just got Phase. Not bad, though, when compared... Because you could Phase, then transform into Werewolf, or into the Panther, and then Pounce. So that's kind of a fun... It's kind of a fun string of events you can do. Let's try to get rid of the Storm Sister. Dang close. How about... You move here, you move here, you... Zap her a couple times? No, how about the Ice Ball? That might do it. Yep. And I kind of want you in the back, because you got pretty beat up last time. So hide behind those tougher units in the front, and then when they make another move, I think we can get aggressive. Man, really picking on that warlord a lot. Alright, I need to get some pressure on these guys. Goblin Apprentice might die with a single cavalry charge. Okay. I think the Warlord could do a long shot to finish that Reanimator off. I want the Snake to move up. cadaver out of the way and hopefully stun this guy. Alright, well, no stun, but that's still okay. Warlord can take this shot. And we're all good. There's another level for the snake. Awesome, good stuff. He should be silver rank now, I think. Yep, getting close to another King Shock Serpent. Got the spell out of that for free. We'll gladly take that. The other library is a little bit more out of the way, so I'm going to go after the Boneyard next. Especially since I can... Oh man, that's a lot of Ice Queens in there. I think we could take them... Probably? Or do I want to try to level Snake up in the Boneyard first and then get it on the way back? I think I might want to level Snake up in the Boneyard first. That's 3 tier 3s and a good tier 2. Plus a unit that could freeze. Yeah, I'm gonna go after the Boneyard first. We'll get them. I think this battle is actually going to be harder. There's probably something good in there though for that many defenders sitting on it. All right, let's move her out and do the same thing I did last time. Let her heal a little faster. I want probably basic stats on you for now, since it seems to want to put the dwarf in as the leader of this army. How about a little more resistance? Because that seemed to be a problem in the last couple battles. And something worth 3. Oh wait, I forgot. Blood Brothers comes at... Yeah, I was kind of saving for Blood Brothers, wasn't I? Well, we'll just wait a little longer for it. I'll take First Strike, probably. Okay, and because this is going to be done in one turn, I believe I can build a city on it on this turn. I'm gonna do a quick save before this, even though I probably won't reload anyway, but this is a little bit of science. Somebody in the comments was telling me this should work. Is if the city is done in one turn, but the city, or the stone wall upgrade is done in one turn, but the city also takes one turn to build, the stone wall should finish first, and then the city gets put on the stone wall. So this should work. And then we just end the turn. So I can't cast any spells anyway. And I'm going to be reinforcing Temperate Empire so no one messes with me. Because now Santa and Mogwai could try to screw around with it too, and I don't want that. But the good news is the grassland will grow. And then I won't have to worry about all this crappy terrain anymore. I wonder if it grows out of forts too. I think it does. Pretty sure it does. Man, it's been such a long time since Santa's been in the game. Although this is like the new and improved Santa who actually looks like Santa. Okay, I don't like the direction these guys are going. That's a potential problem. Am I really going to have to send to divert resources down here? I think I am. Because now Santa wants to come in and cause trouble. And it looks like that's an attack party, like an early attack party. Like, it's hard to tell if they're randomly exploring or not. They may be trying to chase where they last saw the tiger, too. It's possible. I'm just going to build housing in this city for now. That's all it needs. I also need to get Fertile Domain up on that. Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I can't do anything I want to do. I just need units freaking everywhere doing everything. It doesn't help that my leader's army isn't in the area, but they're off doing other important things, so... Speaking of which, let's just go to them first. They can move faster now. Well, on the next turn they will be able to, because she has 36 max move points now. Alright, let's take out these undead. A very likely victory, and hopefully one that we can pile some more XP on the spider and the snake throughout. And they want to wait for me to come to them. That's okay. That gives me a minute to kind of set up the units that I want to actually do most of the damage here. I'm going to give the attack boost to the spiders because they're more likely to need it. And same thing with Nourishing Meal. Then I think I can just lure them to me, because I can do this. Yikes. Okay, spider could... No, cannot kill that. Okay. Good to know. We'll let the snake deal with that. Actually, I think I want the snake to go deal with the wraith. The knight could deal with the banshee. He's got Monster Slayer. We'll do that. You go out there and deal with the wraith, please. He's got lifesteal, so he's gonna... Actually, that's kind of good, because that's potentially a lot of XP for that snake. Trading blows with him, and then I can just heal him afterwards. I would love to kill the Lost Soul with this thing, but I would probably get murdered by the carrion. But maybe I can do this. Ah, dang, that would have been nice. What about the Storm Sister? Maybe you can get a stun? Yep, there we go. Alright, that helps. The Wraith can't move to intercept, so we can just do that. And I can move this spider over. And does anyone need healing? Not very badly. The snake, I guess, could use some. The snake's probably going to need it more after the next round of exchanges. I'm going to have the druid just do another awakened buff, this time on the snake. Okay, he doesn't want to engage. That's going to be the end of him. Let's try to web this guy. Okay, sweet, I got it. Another level for the spider. That snake did level up this fight, but I could get it some more XP. I'll go ahead and heal it now. I think I would rather give this to the spider, though. It's just too easy now. Closer you to the next level. 28 out of 45. Get it a little closer. Alright. That's not Blight Command. All units in this hero's army like Blight terrain. Could have maybe been useful earlier. Plus fireworks? No, this is crap. I'm selling this. Can they reach the hasteberries? I don't think it really matters. I could go after the tower because, you know, more XP. Relatively safe XP. But I don't know that it's worth it. I think I just need to move fast. Because this area has no strategic value to me right now. And if I ever did want to do anything with it, there'd be a lot more to clear than just the tower. So forget it. I'm just going back south as fast as I can. And we're gonna go hit Mogwai. I've got these guys down here. The Warg's gonna be handy here because I can run him in ahead and make sure it's kind of safe to attack that city. Oh, my leader leveled up again. What else can I do? We're going up against a goblin, or we're about to, so I think now's a good time to pick up natural immunity. Give my army all that nice poison resistance, although some of them had it anyway. I don't know how much inherent blight protection these things have, whether it's 100 or whether it's like 40. It's probably 40, because that'd be consistent with what the mounts offer. I could check. I could actually check, but because now I'm a little curious. This settler needs to get out to probably there, I suppose. And I need another one. Just keep spamming settlers. To be fair, my capital city is doing exactly what I needed it to, so I can't complain too much. Yeah, for now, come straight west, but I'm gonna have to micro. I'm not gonna auto path that settler. I don't think. Longstrider researched. Select new. Let's see. Probably start. See, on one hand, I want to target things I can get in one turn, but on the other hand, I want to wait until I can get like a big XP boost all at once and get several things all at the same time. It's kind of hard. Now, stuff like wild growth and stuff, I could get out of the library. Stoning's a solid spell that I would like to have just in general. Savage Rage is good for animals, but I would have to cast it with my druid, which would take away from global casting. I don't know. I don't really know what to do here. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. I think I kind of want to maybe leave all these 4 that are like low-level spells and focus on getting some higher level ones until I get a big boost of XP all at once, and then I can knock out 4 all at the same time. I think that's what I want to do. Anything that's like... Well, maybe I could try to keep it sort of consistent with my mana income. Because I'm not that far off from being able to do Domain of Earth in one turn. So, like, why don't I get Savage Rage now? Because that's a little more expensive, but it can still be done in one turn. So I'll try to get the best of both worlds, and then maybe next turn get Domain of Earth, and kind of do it like that. And then hopefully at some point get some group together that can actually tackle a structure that gives them a good amount of research all at once. Alright, this group can finally get to the Haunted Boneyard for their glorious revenge. Let's do it. It's not even... This Boneyard isn't even very good. The units it was spawning were a lot better than the units that were in it. Alright, go get him, Dwarf Lady. I almost called her Groka too. But no, this is Dora. Let's see, 41 out of 60, still kind of low max health on that Warlord. That's also part of the problem with her. I'm just gonna harmonizing energy her now. I know this wastes some healing, but I don't want her to get caught off guard and picked off or anything like that. So let's swing out this way. Go with the old tried and true, have them come at me in a line approach. And having those archers be able to move more quickly is always nice. Not to mention these guys, I forgot about that. Everyone can move much faster now. Alright, let's see if I... Oh, so you know what's going to happen if I shoot at that archer from this angle is they're just going to move up 1 and then have good cover on me. So I don't think I really want that, but it's round 4, so we're going to have to do something. We can go a little further. much movement does everybody have? About 2 more spaces. I just don't want him using that cover against me. Okay, now we can do some damage. Now that snake is going to be required to do some pretty heavy lifting here. I'm going to go ahead and give him Star Blades. I then want to try to kill the archer with range units here, if I can. There we go. That'll get the rest of them to run at me, and then the snake can go in and clean up the remains. Alright, now hopefully we can get a stun. That would be pretty dang nice. A little concerned if I move the snake up, there'd be enough stuff there to kill it. I may want to take another round and just let the range units deal with that archer. Give some XP to Dora. This looks like it's going to end up being just a range spam. Okay, well, I think the snake, this is a better time to move the snake up now, I think. I can try to web some stuff. It failed. It's doing that a lot. 21% frozen, 27% frozen, slightly higher on them. Okay, cool. I got a 21% freeze, but couldn't land a 70% web. That's just the way it goes sometimes, I guess. Let's try to get up here and mess with them a little bit. Now, this guy's going to have to move to do anything, but the snake shouldn't be under any major threat now. And I want the snake to pretty much take care of as much of this as he can. That guy should be frozen for another turn. Alright, I think I'm gonna want Dora up here for no, it doesn't need to be Dora. It needs to be somebody with good armor. Unicorn Rider will work. So what I'm going to do is kill them, back this guy off because he's beat up, and I don't want him taking any chances. I want the snake to get all of these kills if I can. And then the archer decided to suicide itself on the horse. Okay. Well, that makes the rest of this a little more simple. Not able to get that snake evolved, unfortunately. Thought I could, but oh, a fire wyvern egg. Always take the flying mounts whenever I can get them. And some elemental slayer thing. I might give that to the warlord. In fact, I think I'm going to give both of these things to the warlord. Or I could send this to the to Grelka. I'm going to send that to Bertie. I'm going to keep calling. Okay, from this point forward, if I say Grelka, I'm talking about Bertie. Just Grelka Greenclaw's the orc that I've seen so much, and that's just the name that sticks in my mind. Elemental Slayer and +1 melee strength. Yeah, that probably needs to go on this warlord here. Alright. Well, good job, guys. That threat is dealt with. I could go after... You know what? I could go after the dungeon. See what's in there. I don't know if that would be any easier than this, but... Doesn't hurt to take a peek, I suppose. In fact, the dwarf could run along ahead and do just that. Let's see what's in there. 1 Mana Core Rider, High Elf, so it's got Inflict Stun, and 4 High Elf Berserkers. Dang. That would be worse than the Frostlings, I think. But it would be a more convenient order. No, I don't think that's a good idea. As much as I would love to, what I could do is go back here, try this fight, get the snake maybe evolved, and then come back here and take this on with the evolved snake. And up here, I think I probably got enough money that I can get back to upgrading. This, I think, is already in the process of upgrading to a stone fort. And now Grelka's got to go south. Birdie's got to go south and deal with those guys. Because these idiots just won't leave me alone. Alright. Come down this way, everyone. We have a problem to solve. They better not turn around and run away. Just merch for you guys, thanks. And I'm gonna just try to get this builder back to general safety as quickly as I can. Getting well enough along in money that I may be able to start thinking about building roads. I only need 1 more settler for the moment to get up there. And it means I need to deal with this little issue down here as soon as possible. I also have casting points. Those are going to be used to reinforce my Temperate Empire. Because it's pretty important to keep that going. Yeah, it does look like it is working out of the forts, so that's good. Alright, I want to see what these guys do. Because if they turn around, then it probably means they're randomly wandering and scouting. And then I could send Grelka up to go do what I want her to do. But if they're going to keep coming this way, then I'm going to have to deal with them. Where you going, Santa? Were you chasing the tiger? Is that what you were doing? No, they're coming my way. Alright. They might actually get to that city before I can defend it. Ooh, I can just get there with her. If I wanted to, I could summon a unit on it, and I can get the tiger there on this turn as well. I can't give her much other backup, though. But she would do pretty well there with all her resistances. What was in that army? It was the Wyvern, or it was the Node Serpent and 2 other less powerful things. I don't remember what they were. Plus, I would have some spells to back me up. Theoretically, the Sorcerer would have better. Although I wouldn't be able to use the spells because I would have to... crap, I don't know what to do here. It's probably better to not risk her. It's like I could either move her in there and then summon an animal on top of her, and then bring the tiger in, and it'd be 3 versus 3, and one of mine would be a hero. But I would have no spell casting points to support me, and the sorcerer almost certainly would. So I think the safer solution is to stay back. Maybe try to get those haste, or the lucky, whatever that is, berry or Cloverfield. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, they can't quite get to it on this turn. Well, they could get to it on the next turn, though. I'll do this. Move all these guys together. The city might fall for a turn, but I should be able to get it right back if it does. Then I could get the Lucky Cloverfield. I could get the Shrine to the Wizard King. And, oh, she would have gotten that. I probably could have pulled that off using the Shrine to the Wizard King buff. Gives life drain, high morale. Well, we'll see what happens. It's too late to change my mind about it now. And these guys continue following, but they're going to be a little behind. Meanwhile, I wonder if this army is powerful enough to at least capture that tower and get things started going over here. I could always summon an animal with them too, or send one of these back if I feel the need. I'm going to leave them where they're at for now, though. I'll send the warg back just a little, because he could go either way on the next turn. Okay, Savage Rage got Research in one turn. Now I can do Domain of Earth in one turn. And just kind of keep trying to up things as we move on. A storehouse would be really nice. Fertile Domain would be really nice. A lot of things would be really nice. I think I want the storehouse. Well, no, wait, no, I don't want to do that on this turn, because I'm thinking the city might drop on this turn, so produce housing is the way to go in this scenario. Okay. Going with merchandise in there for now, because I am going to need a lot of gold if I'm going to be upgrading all these cities, so having a surplus isn't bad, and I don't think I need to be spending it on this city. Okay. So yeah, I've decided to not try to take this army in to fight the Manicore and all those berserkers. I think that's too dangerous. I think when the snake is evolved, I will be better off, and I'm going to try to do that now. Plus, maybe I'll get some cool items. It says very likely victory, so I'm probably okay here, but I'd rather take these guys on than that other group. Alright, they'll probably all come use their frost abilities. I would like to get rid of that Ice Scaper before he freezes somebody, but I'm not sure if I can. It's not very easily. I could use Magic Fist and possibly do quite a bit of damage. That would be enough for the elves to finish him in one hit, so maybe I'll do that. And I'll just have to guard the elves. He's bleeding. Actually, I don't think I need to use that. I think all I need is to move here, use the crossbow, and then have Dora use a couple lightning bolts. Oh yeah, that works. Then block the archers behind these units and get her well out of harm's way. And here comes all the Ice Queens all at once. Okay. I need all the help I can get for this. We can't go easy on these guys, so I'm going to move Whew, I want to move them there and shoot the queen from this side, but I think that's maybe a little too dangerous. The elves can do a lot of damage. I think I'm gonna be all right here. I'm gonna. Okay, it makes most sense to do Warcry with this guy, take advantage of martial arts and all that frost resistance, to just take that one out of the picture. But I need to make sure that I kill it because of the passive damage they're doing around me with their ice aura, or whatever it is. So... And a snake is... See, that devastating charge, I'm worried about that. That could really hurt my snake. This might be a root spears situation. Because if I could prevent that mammoth from interfering on this turn, I'd be in pretty good shape. But, I don't know. Let's see if there's a way out of this without needing to use root spears. Because this guy could flip around and get that Ice Queen pretty easily, but then his back is going to be open. But that would allow her to shoot at that one. You know what? I think I'm going to be okay here. Then she can soften that unit up. These guys can fall back and shoot a few more shots. Snake could finish without taking a hit, although this is... No, I still can't. I can't leave that snake in that position. That's too dangerous. I'm gonna move the... That's one devastating charge. Okay. I'm gonna have them finish her from there. Now, how about that guy? I could always just send the snake out after him, but then I think that Ice Queen might interfere. I think this is a use a spell situation. Dang, he resisted. Okay. I'm afraid I might lose this guy. How much damage will I take if I leave the snake there on defense? Still way too much for comfort. Fortunately, the main amount of damage will only apply on the first hit. And the second hit won't do that much. And then the Ice Queen can't do much. So... I'm actually probably okay. I'm more worried about the horse than I am about the snake. Because he could come in and do 28 damage, but then she could only run around and hit him once. What about the Mystics? Well, there's nothing else I can do on this turn, so I just need to end it and see what happens. I don't think I'll lose anything here. Okay, they're going to go after the Mystics with a devastating charge. I think they low-rolled that. Okay, I'm going to be fine. Did you level up yet? No, but I want to make sure that you do. So go pick a fight with the Mammoth, I think. Okay, cool. Got it. Alright. Everyone got, kind of got the crap beaten out of them, but that's okay. Raise corpse and cure disease. I think I'll take the gold. Raising corpses doesn't do you much good unless you're a necromancer. Okay. Put her back in with them. Is this... I wish I could... This game really, I wish, could give you the option to select your army leader. It would be so convenient. Because I want it to be the warlord, not the sorcerer. Especially going into this upcoming battle. She, on the other hand, probably needs to... Oh, wait. Inflict Stun just showed up. Yeah, let's grab that. Alright. I want her out of this group for the moment. I'm going to try to take that dungeon while I'm here. So I could get a nice unit or reward out of it. But she's going to need some healing time, although she can heal herself in the next battle. Alright, now that everyone here can move a little bit faster, we can get down to Mogwai and cause some trouble. And still don't know what's going to happen here yet. But I know the builder doesn't need to be down there for any reason, so... Alright, now what do I want to research next? The most expensive thing possible. That is the spell casting menu. That's not what I want. I need to reinforce. I need to reinforce my other spells. Which is going to be this menu up here. Okay. So Tempered Empire, reinforce that. Okay. I think that's all I can do on this turn. Alright, we'll see what Santa does. Hopefully he goes after this city and not that fort. That would be really annoying. Just to come in here and poke around spreading Christmas cheer. We'll have none of it. Where are you? What are you doing? Hopefully he's not he's beelining for my capital, isn't he? Yep. Or beelining for vulnerable cities in the back. Oh, this is such a freaking little nuisance. Get out of here, man. Okay, we're gonna have to start summoning some stuff. Where'd the other units that were with him go? Alright, I'm gonna do something with the tiger. Go down, get those haste berries, and then explore through here to make sure the other units didn't split off. And actually, what I think I'm going to do is intentionally sacrifice this tiger to get that node serpent to turn around and slow him down a little bit. If the tiger takes the bait, then this army could catch up on the next turn and finish the node serpent off, regardless of which way he goes. Alright, that army's powerful enough to deal with this little incursion, I think. So I'm going to send the warg up with the elves here. They can get all the way there and see what's in store for them at that tower. Not a great matchup for elves, so I will send the warg up there with them. But I want this tower because I don't want... While I'm dealing with Santa, I don't want Jasmine to come up from the other direction and cause even more problems. So, we're gonna... Let's see. I need the settler to come down here. And I guess this can move up now towards where I need it to go for the next city. Could it get there in one turn? It could. Alright, I'm just going to kind of go for it with that builder. And get the settler as far down this direction as possible. Siege Workshop's done here. Masters Guild. And unfortunately, I can't get that any faster than Yeah, I won't be able to speed that up any. Alright, we're just gonna have to get the Masters Guild this way. I'm thinking I might be able to hurry production here to rush that Grand Palace and hopefully get Imperial Resonance. This might be a good spot to hurry production, because if I get the Masters Guild here, that's going to boost production to 135, which means that anything that costs 250, I'll be able to get in 2 turns, which would be the not the Great Temple, but the hospital is 250, so it'll save me time making the hospital. I think this is a decent time to do a hurry production. Plus, it's not going to affect the city's happiness. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Domain of Earth research. Let's see what else we can get. Research now is up at 197, which is not... It's not going to help me much. I'm going to start stacking more into Druidry. Having more spellcasting points is becoming increasingly important. Okay, and then you can just hang on to that egg for now. Really hoping Santa takes the bait with that tiger. We don't need him just sending random little bits of units up just to harass my back cities. Yeah, I think well, could he reach that city? He's got potential to reach that city on this turn, so I'm going to still produce housing. These node serpents are fast because of their floating. Yeah, we'll have to stick with merchandise here for now, I think. Alright, come on, take the bait. You know you want to. Why can't he move? Why can't he... Oh, Baron's running, right? Okay. I want him on the forest tile. Alright, now let's see how far these guys can move. And how far they should move. I think it's time for the warg to do a little bit of scouting. So the safe fallback spot is on that gold mine, basically. Or next to it. Nothing too impressive in there. Okay. I think I'm going to push this. Can he move? He can only move one more space, so I'm going to end the turn on the gold mine. And we're going to try to just hit Mogwai where it hurts, right in his capital. And let's see, do I want to take this on this turn? No, I think I want... There's still more room for people to heal here. They got pretty beat up, so I'm going to move them like that, so the field medic still continues to apply to those other units, and give the dwarf another turn to heal as well. Then we can cast spell, see if there's anything I need to do. I want to get the the fertile domain, because I could cast that on this city here, but the moment I do, I feel like they're going to come in and take it, and then I'll just have to recast it. So I think instead, I'm going to max out Temperate Empire. 40 more points will max that. Okay, so that is at its maximum reinforcement count. And then all future spells can go towards combat or buffing cities or really whatever I need to do. Oh! The stone walls didn't work. That trick did not work. Dang, okay. Well, learned the hard way, I suppose. Paid money to upgrade those, and then... So yeah, if you try to finish the stone walls and the city on the same turn, you do not get the stone walls. Dang it. Alright. That sucks. Wait, did I... I don't have the option to build... Oh, I think you need the builder's hall before you even have the option to build the stone walls. Dang it. Okay, well, let's let it produce housing then. This city's going to be a tough one to get upgraded now. That's alright. Let's go to the next turn and see what Santa does. We got time for it to grow. It's an empire building game, and the computers are going to be fighting each other to some extent, so... It'll work out. Hopefully I remember that lesson this time, because I feel like that's a lesson that, for as long as I've played this game, I've almost certainly learned that lesson in the past, and have since forgotten. There's just too many little things to remember. Dude, no! Come on, man! I'm on a wild goose chase through my own empire and can't expand because I'm chasing one freaking node serpent that's just causing problems. Well, now I just have to send everyone back. Come on. There's a tiger. He's right there. Just go get the tiger. Come on, get him. I don't know where those other units went either, which makes me kind of nervous. So anyone who's not fast should stay here. Oh, this is so annoying. Okay, can he make it there on the next turn? I'm pretty sure he can. Yep. Alright, so what I'm going to do is summon a wild animal. But that won't work because I can't cast any spells even if I do summon the wild animal there. What if I built an archer? No, the archer wouldn't finish until my turn either. And I couldn't build an archer anyway, so... And I can't attack it. I would like to attack it with the tiger right now and spam root spears at it. This is so dumb. It's just one unit and it's causing this much slowdown on everything else. Alright, let's get this. And go ahead and put the fort out here, I guess. Just to get it done, and then I can fall the builder back and very clearly need to start building roads because everyone is slowed down and chasing a unit through my lands has been surprisingly clumsy. Okay, we'll just send the war game because he's got different movement than everyone else. This should be fine. You know what? Something just occurred to me. It might not help me at all, though. We'll see after I get out of this battle. Right, I need these guys to come a little closer. Oh, that's a swarm darter. I'm gonna have to go to them. Alright. We gotta close these gaps. Just charge. Oh, I wanted to... you know what? We'll take the hit. Yeah, we can't let them sit at range shooting poison stuff at elves. That's a recipe for this to end poorly. I'm gonna lose a couple of these units here, but that is okay. That's not ideal. Hey, well, I have a tower. There's a little better line of sight in case Jasmine shows up. In the meantime, I think everyone needs to, after that fort's built, I'm just gonna pull back and, well, maybe they could guard the new city from, like, bandits? But that's about all they'll be able to guard it from, bandit or a random scout. I'll just have to start summoning animals like crazy now. The only problem is what to do about this particular situation. And I don't know, because if I summon an animal here, the Node Serpent will just go in and kill it. The one thing I was thinking is that I could summon an animal by Grelka, or Bertie. And if I did that, then it would be able to move and initiate the battle, and it would be 2v1. But depending on what animal it is, I mean, that's a tier 3 they'd have to kill. I don't know if they could kill it. If it's a spider, I could get lucky with a... a web. But that's about the only way that would work out. Still, it might be worth giving it a try. Please be a spider. It's a penguin. I don't think that's the worst thing, because... well, it's not great. No matter what way I look at it, this isn't looking great. Grelka's so close, though. I don't think a penguin and a tiger could take that thing on. But the penguin does have lifesteal. I'm going to try. No, Santa's just going to use spells, though. It won't work. Alright, you know what? Just be a distraction. Stand here, and maybe... oh wait, no, we don't want an undead penguin. Maybe he'll come after the penguin. I don't know. I think he's pretty much beelining at that city, and there's not much I can do to stop it. Which is going to mean I have to recast all the spells that I had on that city. I just need to spam wild animals. And mana's going to become an issue now. Oh man, after that city drops, mana's going to be a huge issue. I'll be able to get it back pretty quickly, but I'm going to keep that spell channeling. And we'll keep investing in druidry. And at this point, let's just do merchandise, because that's about the best thing I can do. If the hurry production in this game worked like it does in Planetfall, I could have avoided this situation, but it's not going to work that way. I can safely build a storehouse here now, though. I guess that's kind of nice. And I am still going to try to get this city up out here, even though I got nothing to defend it, so I just have to kind of, like, hope for the best, I guess. Alright, you know what? Let's go hurt Mogwai so I have something to feel good about. He's trying to reinforce, but it's not going to be enough. He does have stone walls, though. That's worth respecting. Spiders will be able to get over them, though. No, I think I've got a pretty good advantage in this one. I'm going to push it while I've got it. I probably will just take his capital and run, to be honest. because I've got problems on the surface that need dealt with. And as much as I would like to hurt Mogwai and take him out, there's plenty of other computers that if me weakening Mogwai too much might just cause somebody else to absorb his stuff and become even more powerful. So let's do a manual combat and get the city siege done. So the spiders can go up over the walls. I'm going to take the long way around. Try to get them out of their formation and hopefully have a little better angle to attack from. They don't seem interested in moving to compensate for what I'm doing, so... So I guess I'm just going to do it. Oh, wait. I forgot. I could actually force them out of the walls to come at me. Because I've got... Yeah, I don't even need to breach their walls. I've got this lightning bolt thing. That's way better. I could hit him from all the way back here. Oh, well. On the next turn, I can hit him from all the way back here. Maybe it wouldn't be unwise to do both things, though. Have a group sneaking up over the wall here while this group harasses them from here. Oh, thank you. This actually benefits me. Ah, they're coming out. I think they know what's going on. The Manicore Rider has... I can stay out of his range and still hit the goblins on the walls that just so kindly let their guard down. Got lucky. I want the Manticore Rider, if he hits anything, to go after that snake. But the snake has weakened. This is where Cure Disease would come in handy. So maybe not so much that. Let's instead let the Manticore Rider go after the spider. If he will take the bait. There's also the potential he gets panicked from that spider's fearsome. This spider is going to go up the wall. Along with this one. And the rest of you are all on Manicore Rider duty. Okay, that spider might need to leave. It's not taking the bait. They're just not taking the bait. They do an AI update? I don't know. But these old bait strategies are not working as well in this series as they have in some of my past ones. In any case, I'm going to do the same thing and just back up. Make him come to me. I don't have to play his game. Because I've got the lightning bolt. Alright, I want this spider off that wall. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this one, because the Manicore Rider could come over here and suddenly switch gears and decide to go after the spider, so I'm going to back him off. We'll use the lightning bolts and keep trying to pressure them to come my way. Alright, you want to end your turn on defense there, that's fine. We can deal with that. I can just spam webs from all angles and remove all of your action points. And now he can't... Oh, wait. I can't remove all of his action points with webs. That may have been what the issue I ran into earlier. I can only remove some of them. Alright, well, in that case, the knight can do that. It does leave his back quite open. But he has no movement left. Okay, so what I can do is move... Oh, come on. Alright, go after him. Take that guy out of the picture. Storm Sisters can go over here. And maybe get a lucky zap on that guy. Hey, there we go. Block line of sight on that spider for anyone looking to get easy hits and start nibbling on that guy a little bit. Take a devastating charge. Would love for the little spider to get the kill on that Manicore Rider. That'd be great. I might be able to make that happen. But I think my leader is going to need to go out and deal with some of this stuff. A lightning bolt right there would zap everything pretty good. And they all resisted the stun effect. That is precisely what I was hoping would not happen. So that just leaves them open to shoot at me more. Doesn't look like they're going to do much damage, though. I'm going to try to... Okay, good. I got another stun on him, so that helps. That means these guys are free to move off and go deal with them. Okay, and then I want you to work on the Manicore Rider. And my leader, hero, will need to do some healing here pretty soon, I think. These guys have animal slow. Oh, I guess that is a monster hunter. Okay. How much health you got? 3? Yeah. You got this. Alright, cool. Level up for him, and then I want to heal the knight. And I want to web the monster hunter, which failed. Okay. Get away from him. There's still more healing to be done here. Nope, he just wanted to end it. Okay. Alright, well, Mogwai's capital is mine for now. I won't be able to hold that, but for now, I'm going to try to absorb it. Because if somehow it takes him long enough to retaliate, I'm going to try to hurry production of a settler and get Goblin Tech out of here. But unfortunately, I can't stick around for the party because there's like a million other things that need to be done in the overworld, so they're gonna have to go back. This was just just something to slow down my neighbor. How about you guys? How you doing? I think one more turn of healing and they'll be good to take on that dungeon. Although, I don't know, can I wait? I don't know if I can afford to wait. Alright, I don't know. I think I may need to take that... unweight them. I think I may need to take that one more turn. Hang on. The problem is that I think I need to take this on this turn because waiting one more turn might be too long. I want them to go back up because if this thing just continues on its crusade, it could threaten my capital, which I don't want. As it is right now, I probably could pin it in this city, I think. But it's not going to be easy. Alright. This episode's going to go a little bit longer. Because I think I'm going to try to take this. You know what? No. No, I'm not. I'm not, because I don't have casting points either. At least not enough to help out in any meaningful way. So no, we're sticking to the original plan. And we're going to go to the next turn and see what happens. I won't leave you guys cliffhanging. Because I won't leave me cliffhanging for that matter. We're just going to have to see what Santa does on the next turn. How he knew? This is just one of those things where the computer magically knows exactly where your undefended cities are. Because he did not scout me out up here. I would have seen him. But he just knew. Because the AI freaking cheats. Either that, well, okay. To be fair, he could have found a cartographer's stat. But it seems unlikely. Alright. Did I switch the right unit off of that stack down there? Yeah, Dora needs to be on her own so he can help heal. Yep, we're good. Okay. Please take the bait and go for the tiger or the penguin. You can have either one. It's fine. Mogwai tried to disjunct Temperate Empire. The problem with having that up is it's like the only global spell active right now, probably. So the computers are just going to all try to disjunct it. And 3 of them know me. Yeah, you jerk. I'm going to get that back. See, now I'm losing 97 mana per turn. I heard something moving around down here. Should I be concerned? Probably. Oh, the tiger can't get to the city on this turn? Can he get next to it? No, he can't even get next to it. I can't even get it back on this turn. Okay, well, we're going to have to end the episode here because this is going a little long and I am way overdue for lunch. It's like after 2 o'clock, so... Alright, well, if anyone has any creative suggestions for how to deal with this situation, let me know. Actually, I know I had 10 casting points on the last turn. So I had 10. It would take another 30 to get another animal. So if Grelka got close enough, I could summon an animal here and then probably get it onto that city. Would I have enough to cast any meaningful amount of root spears? Probably not, but I did get a mana boost on this turn. There's Resurrect Hero, if I want to get my Dreadnought back. And what about combat spells? Let's open the spell book. Root Spears is 10, which means it'd be 20 out of battle, or without my leader around. So yeah, I've got some options. You guys can let me know what you think I should do. Like, one option is move Birdie up and then summon an animal on her position, and then send the animal in to initiate combat and then root spears the thing once, but I don't think that would work. I would need probably at least 2 animals plus a root spears to take that thing out. I probably also need to move some stuff. Of course, the haste berries being one turn away, as they always are. But I probably also want to consider moving some stuff up to cut off that thing so it doesn't get to my capital. And maybe like split up these units and have 2 come through the mountain, 2 or 3 go through the mountain, and then the other 2 go up this way. So there's various things I can do. I just don't want that thing to take my capital as well. Man, that's so much mana. I'm gonna if I have to like abandon a spell because it could, unless I collect more mana this turn, which I suppose is, well, maybe not likely because we could see what I get out of the dungeon on this turn. But yeah. Nothing about this situation is good, guys. So let me know if you have any creative suggestions for how to deal with this. But yeah, Santa was just an unholy nightmare this whole episode. So just completely negating any momentum I had for like getting stuff up and running. At the very least, I can still build all these cities, but they're all at high risk right now. So, oh, before I forget to. Let's get that working. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hate to leave it on such a kind of sour note, but I'll have to try to clean this mess up next week when I record. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the episodes despite all the chaos. And I will see you guys all again very soon. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.